Hello and welcome to the first of many what I will be calling Casual Guy Guides, or the Casual Guides for short. The reason why I'm going to call it the Casual Guides is because I'm a guy and I'm very casual at this game. I've become very good at it recently because I actually started caring, right? Before I was just kind of casually playing the game and pulling. I wasn't doing Chiyu and I was not doing Deadly Assault and I didn't even touch Battle Tower at all, so I wasn't doing any hard content, so I did not care. Now, I have realized the error of my ways. The combat is really good, and there is a lot to learn. So, as I learn it, I hope to share it with you a little bit, and hope that helps. Okay. Well, hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my fellow Delulus. The time is finally upon us. The leader of the Angels of Delusion is here, and she's fucking broken. Okay, she's extremely good. All of the Angels of Delusion are actually better than I thought they were going to be. Like, I'm sorry, upon Dream Marketing, you wasn't going to tell me Suna was best bot for Shangwon. Arya is extremely good, low-key. And Nangong is broken. Okay? Broken, low-key. Because, we're just going to get into it. I'm going to explain some of it. I'm going to try to make this extremely simple and hopefully as clean as possible. This is like my third take because my mic sounded funny and like I've only been up for like an hour. So, get me into character. Okay. Ether stun. But we're just gonna call her an anomaly unit that stuns really well because she's super good at her fucking job. If you notice, her anomaly mastery and her anomaly proficiency are dummy high. I wanna know why that is? Because that's what we fucking build. Okay? Okay. For some odd reason, I don't know what's going on. I can't use my controller. Like I kept like defaulting away from it somehow. I kept doing it. Okay. Why is that we build anomaly? Boom. Core passive, most important part. Everything above 110 mastery gives you 1 impact. We got 211 right now. That's 110 free impact. That's freaking crazy, right? Alright, and now for like the worst part of the video. Me trying to explain all of this fucking text. All of this. Look at this, look at this. You're welcome, by the way. I'm gonna make it real quick. Okay, you stun a guy, okay? You do anomaly to a stun guy. Get stack. Okay, get 4 stacks, right? Get 4 stacks, how? A bloom disorder also count. Do all 3 stacks. Do something else. 1 stack. That's 4. Boom. Fire. Okay. Do a bloom when stun ends. Peak. Big damage. Right? Look at these numbers. Big PP. Big PP. Not so big. Pretty big. Pretty big. Okay. Okay, right? Boom. I think I fucked up. Whatever I just said, like, disregard it, but just know it does big PP damage and then does more PP damage because it's 4 stacks. Okay? And you can only do it once per stun window. You use your normal charge thingy and the skill to increase good ass buffs, right? So like 35 anomaly build-up rate, which means it's peak, 20% days, which means it's peak, and like 25 damage for the whole team for 30 seconds altogether. It's super peak, right? Super strong. The downbeat thing is like hard to explain in some way, but like it's also very simple. It charges super slow. Anomaly, make it go up every 6 seconds, okay? And then like that's it. Right? And go up. That's it. Okay. You just make sure you do that. Okay. Make sure you do that. Make sure it goes up. Right. And you use it for charge attack, which we'll explain later. Okay. Additional ability. A whole lot of hoopla. I'm trying my best to condense it. It's actually a lot. Okay. So you stun somebody, you gain extra chain attack damage. I think. Increased anomaly buildup. No, that's wrong. Right. No. You just get an increased anomaly buildup and then extra anomaly buildup on chain attacks. So cool. When you stun somebody, anybody can do it. 2 stacks of what we call dance prowess. I'm never gonna call it that again, right? As long as she has those 2 stacks, she can tap in, right? You can switch her in and she'll do the first part of her charge attack, which will then activate the previous person's quick assist, which will put you right back in your DPS, right? So there's that. Shit like that, doing that does polarity disorder, which is I think Alice's thing, which is another instance of good ass damage. Like, just make sure you're doing those. They have to be underneath anomaly and be stunned during that time when you hit that move in order for it to do that. Okay, so it's super good, okay. And the other important part, right? So if you understood what that meant, was that you can't do that shit. Like you have to use it, right? That's the best way to put it. You have to manually make sure you're using those bubble things for you to get the most out of her and get that extra bit of damage. But if you're playing Arya, it happens for free. Okay, that's the important part. You need to know that. That happens for free. She also gets like 30% stun damage multiplier from doing like a few things. I mean, like her ultimate is one of them. Like, it doesn't matter. But, like, you get them for doing the kit. Just make sure you use everything. Be efficient. Be good. Don't be trash at the game. I'm a little trash. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm working on it. So that's since we're here, level skill, level ult, level basic, because those are what you do. And like you might want to level the rest of these if you get the chance, but I'm broke right now. And I ain't got it. Okay, we skill enough, we ult enough, and we do the charge basic attack, which we'll explain in a little bit. So like, boom, you need those. All right, bing, sets. You either run 4-piece Phaethon or 4-piece Arya. It's whatever you got. If you've been playing the game for a while and you've already built like anomaly unit since Phaethon's Melody came out, since Viv came out, so like you probably already have some of these, so this is probably better for you. But if you were grinding for Arya, like just to try the set out, then like, okay, this is fine. I'm gonna, okay. Let me not get ahead of myself. Okay, right. So the reason why 4-piece Phaethon over 4-piece Arya, it's technically just an overall better buff, and they're both extremely similar. So we're gonna talk about the new one first. When you hit a basic attack, you get 36 anomaly proficiency for 8 seconds, and when an enemy gets stunned, you get 25% extra damage for 18 seconds. Okay. Now that sounds good, because it is. It's pretty goddamn good. But Phaethon's Melody does almost the exact same thing, except for special attacks and from any squad member. Okay. So you can literally skill with somebody else, swap in, and you have anomaly proficiency plus 45. That's free. Okay, that's free. And if, like I said, you can have somebody else do it and swap in, you get 25% ether damage. Okay. I might play this 4-piece on Arya. I haven't really tested it all the way because I don't really have a lot of pieces to be moving around. So, you know, we do what we gotta do. We do what we try. Obviously, you go for anomaly proficiency, like I said, anomaly unit, pen if you can. And obviously, attack and attack percentage. We're anomaly units, we need that shit. Even though if you play it with Suna, you get a buff anyway. And if you play with Yuzuka, you get a buff anyway. So like, it's not that serious, but it helps. Every little bit helps. Wengeance. This is the best one because it gives proficiency and mastery, and it's fucking goofy. And obviously, giving all squad members 15% damage bonus 2 times for 40 seconds, so it's 30 buff. And like, mad stacks. It's just free, okay? It's a lot of free buffs for the shorty, and she kind of needs it. So she doesn't need it. Okay, she doesn't need it. Let me rephrase that. She could really use it. Okay, she doesn't need it. She's really good without it. I played with it before we got it using something like this. Yeah, it was one of these two that aren't fully leveled. It was one of these two, and she's still good. She's still really good. We got like 32, I think, without the thing. I think maybe. I think. It's been a minute. I don't remember what we used at the time. I don't remember. But I remember we didn't have it at some point, and we tried it, and it was still really good. We're pleasantly surprised. So let's go show you some shit.
Let me show you something, kid. Let me show you some things. Let this old whippersnapper show you the ropes.
I gotta turn off the movements. This guy doesn't fucking jump me while in the middle of my explanations. Dude, chill. Stop right there. Sure I don't kill him by accident. Stop right there. Okay, thank you. Alright, so boom. Normal attacks. She only gets 3. You really don't need them that much. You use them when you do, you don't need them that much. I should have gave myself the skill points. Bing. Okay. EX. That shit does give you a little bit of downbeats. Is it highly spammable? No, there's a small cooldown. Actually, no, it's because we corrupted him. Yeah, I think it was because it was corrupted him. Okay. So what is the reason for this meter, and what are downbeats for? Them shits are for these. These are for charge basics. These do a shit ton of anomaly buildup, and a shit ton of stun. It's extremely good, for no fucking reason. Small thing, you can throw those in the middle, or not in the middle of, but after certain pieces of her Scarbo kit. If we had all 3 meter, we could do both, but we only have 1. Let's see you do this. 1, 2, and if you do it again. He wasn't able to do it, but like, it didn't work out. If there are more people around, it would have worked. Okay, but if you see, you can do the charges right after this kill. And if you do them in the air, you kind of skip the first one, because that's a level 1. The level 1 is always available. Level 2 and level 3 require the meteor to be full. Well, level 2 requires obviously half meteor, level 3 requires both. and they're extremely good. They also stagger enemies, by the way. I know you can't see it because he's not doing anything, and I do not feel like having to actually fight the guy and get the meter back up to time it perfectly. I'm not doing all that, but like it does stagger a lot of things. I don't have an example. Well, actually, you know what? I do. We'll put it on the screen. Basically, almost anything it staggers an enemy for. There are certain things that are considered like must-happen actions, I guess, and so therefore she's not going to stop that. But I think if you were to get it beforehand, maybe. We didn't talk about the little bubbles next to her meter. We need to do that because those are important.
Wait. Hey there, Deluca. Is that if it's
I need my order correct.
We can go.
Okay.
Don't forget to call your captain if you're in trouble.
So say we stun him. You bring her in. So you see those little meters, right? Boom. You can tap her in. It's like a free quick assist that also brings in the another quick assist. So it's kind of free as fuck. So let's say another thing that meter is good. Alright, fuck. You didn't have this thing. We're kind of fucked up. Okay, we're kind of fucking up. Give it a second. Let the meter go down. This is weird. Fuck. Okay. So basically, if the guy's stunned, we have enough for it. Alright, cool. 1, 2. If you see we did 2 of those, it dropped, her meter disappeared. Her little bubbles disappeared. I forgot what those are called. But basically, doing those by either mean gives you increased anomaly, I believe, or either increase something else. Okay, the ult is extremely good. Well, no, if it procs either veil the moment it does mean. Okay, it does proc either veil. It doesn't do it all the time, but it does it pretty frequently. You don't get your ult that often. So like, I'm pretty sure it does it most of the time. Really good character. So much fun. Such a good character. Such a good character. Okay. I think that's enough out of me. I don't think there's anything else I really need to explain to you. The rest of the things I can explain to her about are basically like in combat, like specifically against certain enemies and like in certain teams. So like that's its own separate thing and it's a little difficult to explain without like actually being in combat. And it's supposed to be more of a simple guide. So like we'll just go into characters and like what characters you can use them with.
If it's you,
this isn't, you know, you can kind of do whatever you want to do.
Anytime.
But obviously, since she's an anomaly stunner, you want to use her with anomaly units. Obviously, it kind of turns...
Frighten me like that.
How do I explain it? Okay, so in my opinion, Alice, Jean, and Miyabi are kind of like main DPS anomalies, and like fuck the rest of them. Vivian,
Summer day with Lord
Furnace. Grace is also an on-field one, but I don't really like Grace like that no more. And so is Piper. She's on-field too. So like most of them are on-field, and so Nangong is really good for them. But for the off-field ones who are technically like supports, yeah, it's not really helpful. And Yuzuha is also one of the goats for anomaly teams. So if you can use them both with an anomaly of your choosing, kinda lit. Kinda lit. Obviously, Suna is also good for anomaly units, but you know, if you're playing Yexing Wang, she's also one of her better
I'll give you a hand.
So yeah, thanks for watching. If you learned anything, I'd really like it if you gave it a like, subscribed. If I missed anything, please let me know. Help a brother out, bro. Please help a brother out. And that's it from me. I'll see you in the next one, gang.
Promise to tell me if anything's... If it's you, manager. We can go out anytime.